And Rob is here now to look at your email questions. We're going to begin this time with Raj. Raj is asking you, should I care that Oracle is suing Google? Why don't you explain that suit?
This morning, Oracle said they're going to sue Google and the Android platform for stealing and using Java, which Oracle acquired from Sun Microsystems.
Right.
This is one of those, to me, it's a press release. It's fluff. I don't get too excited by it. Maybe down the road what they'll say is, Google, we'll work with you and give you some patents, scratch your back. You work with us, give us some patents, scratch our back. To the average consumer, they may freak out and go, oh no, I got to sell Google. Nah, that's not a reason to sell. That's a press release. That's a non-issue.
And you think they'll just work it out between the two of them?
Typically, yeah.
Two big companies fighting each other.
And they both have insurance in a worst-case scenario.
Okay.
So,
all right, that's an easy one for you. Let's try this one. Pete is asking, why did Blackstone buy Dynergy for over $4 billion? First, explain what Blackstone and Dynergy are.
Well, Dynergy is misspelt there, so we need a G in there.
Yes, it is.
But that's okay. Blackstone is super wealthy people. They're called private equity.
Yes.
And they're spending over $4 billion to acquire Dynergy, which is a utility company. And to me, what that tells me is smart money, i.e. big money, $4.5 billion, is saying, I look at Google, I look at Apple, I look at the stock market, I look at China. I want a utility company from Texas. So smart money is telling me they think right now, let's put our head in our hole right now. Let's turtle up. Let's hide a little bit and go with the consistency of energy and go with consistency of a utility company. In large part, you have to pay your electricity bills and for air conditioning in Texas. You have to pay your heat for the winter storms. So Dynergy is a great, boring, unsexy investment. And big money is telling me, you should be unsexy because that's what we're doing. So fine.
So in other words, you're saying that using that as a model, that smaller consumers should look at companies that are safe.
Right. Earlier in the year, I said buy some utility mutual funds. They got nice little dividends of 3.5%. If you had bought Dynergy, you would have got a 60% premium. So to me, it's the consumer, and you're right. The 401k, instead of being in aggressive tech companies right now or aggressive small companies, they should say, let's go after some utilities. They're boring. They're unsexy. They're called widow and orphan investments because they're not going to go away, and they provide some stability in a worst-case scenario.
What's another class that you would put with that? So, grocery stores or?
Grocery stores is another one. Value stocks. Stocks have a definition of either value or growth. So you'd look for like a Philip Morris and Altria that has a nice dividend. So maybe some financials in the past days, but they still have credit problems, so they're not appropriate for today.
Okay, and this question, the last one today, comes from Dawn, and Dawn says, when should I rebalance my 401k? A lot of people ask you this in different forms over the months and months we've been talking about these kinds of things.
Typically, the right answer is every 3 to 6 months, twice a year, maybe once a year, whatever you're most comfortable with. So if you've owned Asian stocks the last 5 years, you've more than doubled your money. So take some off, so you sell some of that, and then you look at your portfolio, and maybe it's small cap or mid cap or large cap, domestic, maybe it's value. Whatever you've underperformed in, you kind of sell the winner and support some of the loser.
But what's the determining factor on when to rebalance?
I'd like it to be every twice a year.
Okay.
Minimum once a year, but at least twice a year. Do it every 6 months when you have 2 or 3 hours on a weekend to look at it.
Just meaning you're staying on top of everything.
Morningstar and FinancialEngines.com are the two best sites to help make decisions for you.
Okay. Well, if you have a question for Rob, just send him an email, rob@robblack.com. And Rob, we'll see you again on Monday.